Hello everyone, it's Mole's Cozy Corner. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. If you like cozy gaming, cozy hobbies and cozy lifestyle content, you're in the right place. So make sure to subscribe and comment below so I can say hey. In today's video, I will be sharing my top tips on how to make bells fast in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now you can use these tips whether you've played the game before or not, so I hope either way you find these useful. So without further ado, let's get into it. Tip number 1, bell rocks. These rocks you see planted around your island aren't there just for decoration. When you hit them, materials, bugs and bells pop out. When you find one, dig 2 holes behind you to stop yourself from moving when you hit the rock, and make sure you're quick with it to get the maximum amount of bells, which is 16,100. The rock changes every day, so make sure to dig these 2 holes before hitting any old rock. Tip number 2, bell trees. Ever come across a glow on the ground and wonder what on earth does this do? Well, if you take a shovel to it, you'll dig up 1,000 bells. And the idea is you replant that 1,000 bells in that exact spot to grow a bell tree. However, as you will see me doing here, you can plant more than the initial 1,000 bells that it gives you. The maximum amount you can plant with a guaranteed return of 30,000 bells is 10,000. Now, trees do take a few days to grow, but if you do this daily, you'll eventually have a bell tree to shake every single day. And you'll end up with a fully grown bell tree that looks like this. Tip number 3, shaking trees. You'll need a net for this tip and I'll soon explain why. When shaking the trees on your island, you'll be met with a few results. Some trees have nothing in them, some have twigs. 15 trees will drop 100 bells, 2 trees will drop furniture, and 5 trees will drop wasps, which is why you'll need a net. Because if you can catch the wasps, you can sell them for 3,750 bells to flick. And if you shake all your trees on your island and catch all the wasps, you'll make a total of 21,750 bells, not including the furniture. Your fruit will also sell for a pretty penny, with native fruit selling at 100 bells each, coconuts at 250, and foreign fruit at 500 bells. If you want to maximize your profits, you can build an orchard with different fruit trees, and you can grab produce that you can buy from Leaf, who visits your island periodically, and build your own little farm area, which I have done here. Tip number 4, selling bugs and fish to the right people. Now, catching bugs and fish is all part of the game, but a lot of newbies sell their critters to Nook's Cranny. But if you store your bugs and fish in storage and wait for Flick, who buys bugs, and CJ, who buys fish, to visit your island, you can sell your backlog of bugs and fish for a much better price than Nook's Cranny. Tip number 5, crafting and cooking. Now, this board outside Nook's Cranny displays the hot items for the day, which are craftable, DIY and cooking recipes. As you play the game, you'll collect more and more recipes which can be used for this tip to gain some extra bells. The idea is the hot items change daily, and on that day, those specific items sell for a higher price, and you can sell as many as you can craft or cook depending on what materials you have. Tip number 6, bell vouchers. In resident services, you can access the Nook Stop, which gives you access to redeemable items, Nook shopping and your bank account. On the redeemable items, you can redeem bell vouchers, which you can sell at Nook's Cranny for 3,000 bells each. Of course, you need to spend your Nook miles in exchange for bell vouchers, so if your priority is saving up your Nook miles, this might not work for you, but this can be a good way to make bells fast, as there is no daily limit on how many vouchers you can redeem. Finally, tip number 7 is turnips. Every Sunday before 12 PM, Daisy May will visit your island and she sells turnips, which can be sold for a profit at Nook's Cranny. However, it can be tricky as the turnip prices follow different trends every week, such as fluctuating, small spike, large spike, and decreasing. There are multiple tools you can use to help track these trends and your turnip profits. I'll leave these in the description below. But the idea is you want to buy your turnips for a reasonable price and sell them for more than what you bought them for. Check in with Timmy and Tommy twice daily, once before 12 PM and once after, to see the varying turnip prices. My tip here would be to track these prices for a few weeks before even buying any turnips, so you can track the trends and hopefully help predict the next week's trends. And there you go, those were my top tips on how to make bells fast. I hope you all found this useful. If you did enjoy, please give it a like and share with your friends who might be new to Animal Crossing. Make sure to subscribe and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye!